in the store. He was open one day, and we go in there looking for a map because we couldn't find it, and here's all this beer and some wine.
Oh, it's too funny.
Yeah, we're loud.
Yeah.
I know.
A little bit of everything in here.
Yeah.
Everything room. It's pretty cool.
Well, when they built the lodge, I think they now know. The kitchen area is small, storage is small. They wish now the facility was larger, especially where they cook.
Yeah.
Mantle. Yeah.
Okay.
The what ifs.
Right.
We really grown in Trilogy. A lot of new homes way in the back.
Okay.
Yeah. You walk. I walk out there and I'm like, holy cow.
It's double at least.
And the park is now open, isn't it, to Wesley and us?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta walk back there again.
Yes.
It's a nice park, isn't it?
The elves love it. The elves love it.
Yeah, I walked by and I've seen a few elks in there. Is it closed at night?
Yeah.
It's open at 20. Yeah. I'm on the welcome committee. They might even build, have one more area, neighborhood for Trilogy. I don't know yet. We're going to be over 800.
Oh, wow.
For sure.
Yeah, it's large.
Mm-hmm.
Large community.
Well, true. Oh my gosh. Holly's grown so much.
Yeah, that seems, I was like, where is it not?
Well, down below the tree farm, they're now going to expand. So it's going to be 4-lane all the way through, which is, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Got a newsletter that's stated that.
Yeah.
So that's in the works. We need more access down this way. Right?
Yeah.
It's in the works.
Right. Yeah, they're working on it right now, right? Yeah, I just go walk down that way and it's not, they're working on there. They're building some more hospitality too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it has some nice walking trails and good walks.
Yeah. Yeah. Really good walks. So, good. Good. Hi, Carol. How you doing?
Hi, Christy.
Almost like cold out there.
Don't want you to affect my warrior ones or twos.
Right. I know, I could take it. Can I reach it though?
No. No, I put the black for the yellow if you can, but I'm looking.
It's not okay where there are, unless you figure out, what's everybody standing out front for?
Okay, so it's fine to Shamrock.
Oh.
I actually was peeking on the way in and get some gold, probably chocolate gold or something, but there's like 12 shamrocks hidden in there.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
This early, not the guy at 9 o'clock.
Well, if you want your gold coins or whatever, you should do. I think that's what it is.
So Carol, I was just telling everyone we're going to be doing Half Moon today and lots of core work to get there. You're familiar with Half Moon?
I just don't remember her name.
Yeah.
Maybe I know.
So it is a balancing posture, and we're going to come into it much like this. We could also use a wall. If you just back your whole body up against the wall and lean into it. I really like the wall because ideally our hips are square and straight, and it's really hard to keep from falling over this way, like a forward fold type thing happening. So it's nice to have both cheeks on the wall, and it really has a reference point.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to start. Just wait for my little watch thing to
So,
Did you figure out how to hook up to this? Well, not now. Is there a way? Or some people bring a little speaker.
yeah, you should just add on your phone. Just bring it. Yeah.
No big.
So you store it in the app?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so we're going to do this. Nothing? You just are not comfortable?
Yeah. Clock.
And close your eyes. And take some natural breaths. You're not making any changes, you're just breathing. releasing that tension. So as your thoughts come in, just let them go rather than asking questions or tracking down any rabbit holes. Notice the qualities of your breath. Feel the pace at which it flows. Feel as your belly expands and contracts. And now we're going to take some deep core breathing. So I believe we did this last week. On your inhale, you really feel up, and you're going to feel your perineum touch the floor. So you're really expanding the pelvic floor open. Then exhale and draw your belly button up and in, and your ribs towards each other. Inhale, open everything up. Exhale. Release everything, tighten them. Inhale, open. Exhale, release, relax. And continue to breathe in this manner. Even this right here is a small little core workout. Really make sure on your exhales that you're drawing your front ribs inward, towards each other, somewhat towards your hips. Your spine stays nice and long, shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Let's take 2 more breaths like this. Lift all the way up, open up. And last time. Good. Then you can keep your eyes closed or open if you want. You're going to take hands to your shins or ankles. Versus spinal flex for the low spine. So you're going to inhale, squeeze shoulder blades, open your chest, and then exhale around your low spine. Inhale, open, exhale around. Keep your chin parallel to the mat. And move at a pace that feels good for you. You're going to continue the movement for about 3 more. You're going to move your hands up to your knees. Keep elbows straight and continue that motion. With your elbows straight and on your knees, you should feel the rounding in your middle spine. Chin still stays parallel to the mat. Let's do 3 more, then you'll move your hands to your shoulders and continue the motion for your upper spine. And now you can bring your chin into play. You can move your chin towards your chest, looking around your spine, and lift chin towards the ceiling. Working upper back and neck. Do 3 more, then we'll come back to neutral. Good. And once you're completed, bring your hands to your knees. Take a deep breath in. And then hover your arms out to the sides. And you're going to go ahead and inhale, twist to one side, then exhale, center, inhale, twist, exhale, center, inhale, twist, exhale, center, eyes will be closed or open. And continue through twists. And one more on each side. And then you come back to center. Hands to your knees. And take a deep breath. Good. Next, you're going to go ahead and make your way to your back. And have your feet planted on the floor. Walk your heels up towards your body. And then hands are going to be firmly planted on the mat, palms face down by your sides. Getting ready for bridge pose. And first we're going to move with bridge pose. So you're going to inhale, lift your hips. And then exhale, lower down to a hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. A few more times. Two more. And then hold when you're up in your bridge. Hold the bridge, press firmly into your feet and your hands. See if you can lift your hips up just a little bit higher. Good, then go ahead and lower that down. Bring knees into chest and rock from side to side. Good, then come back to center. Plant your feet on the mat, heels close to your body, palms face down by your sides. Next, you're going to take your right leg out long, but you want it to be just keep it in line with your left knee. So it's not like a 90-degree angle, it's not covering right with the floor, it's in line with your left knee. Good. From there, you're going to inhale, lift your hips into bridge. Hold, flex your toes towards your face.
similar to a half moon pose, and that your hips are open and square. And one foot's on the ground, one foot's up. Lift your hips a little higher. And on your next exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Then right foot down. Knees into chest. And rock side to side. You'll come back to center. Plant both feet on the mat as close to your body. Palms down by your sides and then left foot long in line with your right knee. And inhale, lift your hips and hold. And try to keep your knee or your long leg right in line with your bent knee. That's going to bring in more of that half moon shape, keeping the hips nice and level. And now see if you can lift your hips up higher. And on your next exhale, very slowly lower all the way down. Bring knees into chest. This time put hands on your kneecaps and we'll do some knee circles. 5 in each direction. 4. The opposite way for 5 circles. Good. Then you're going to go ahead and plant your feet back down on the ground. And you'll bring your hands, they can be a comfortable distance now, a comfortable distance from your body. Let's make that nice and natural. Then you're going to bring your hands back behind your head, interlace your fingers interlace behind your head. And you're going to pick up your shoulders in your head without crunching your neck. Good. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and take your right leg out long, so it's flexed toward you. And then lower your leg down towards the mat. And back up. And down. And up. And down. And up. Down. And up. 2 more times. Good. And plant your right foot on the mat and opposite side. Left leg out long. Down to a hover and back up. And again, you don't want to go past your right knee. Down and up. Up and 2 more. Good. Then plant your left foot on the mat, release your head, and allow your head to rest on the mat, then rock your head from side to side. Good. And then once again, you'll bring your hands interlaced underneath your head without crunching your neck. And lift your shoulder blades up off the mat. And now this time, I'm going to give you the option. You can either keep your left foot planted and put your right foot out long, and then switch, plant your right foot, left leg out long, or you can keep both feet up and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Feel that core work. Nice slow switches. The slower you move, the more you're working your muscles. Switch. A few more here. Looking good. And 2 more on each side. Last time. Good, then back to feet planted, hands up from your head, rock your head from side to side. Good. Next, you're going to bring your knees into your chest, and you're going to rock forward and back this time, the length of your mat. And if you can, rock yourself all the way up to seated. Bring it all the way up to seated like this. You can always roll on the one side. You guys are awesome with that. So, next what we do is come into tabletop position. And for your tabletop position, go ahead and stretch your left leg out nice and long. Toes are flexed towards your face. And then you can bring your right arm out long. Hold, feel the core engagement. Really reach for opposite walls. And that back foot, it's kind of toes are flexed towards my face, and then the ball of my foot is pointing to the back wall. So I have a little bit of both, a little bit of a flex, a little bit of a point. And then back to tabletop. And now right leg out long, find that flexed and pointed foot, left arm out, core is engaged, reach for opposite walls. Feel that long line of energy from fingertip to toe tip. And then back to tabletop. Good. And you're going to lift your left leg out long, find that half flex, half point. Good. Then bend your left knee. And now you're going to lift your foot up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Good. Then open your hips. So bring your knee out to the side. And now you're going to kick your foot back towards the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Then come back here and just play. Can you straighten your leg? Good. And bend it back. Straighten out and tabletop. And maybe give yourself a little wiggle if you need a little release of your glutes or your hips after that stretch. Good. And right leg out long. Find that half flex, half point. Bend your knee. And then heel the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then open your hip out, and you're going to kick your foot back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to leg sideways, and then see if you can straighten your leg. And bend your leg back. Tabletop. Good. Then again, wiggle your hips around. Maybe you like to look over either shoulder. That can feel good sometimes. And then come back to center. You're going to tuck your toes and lift your hips into downward facing dog. And pedal your dog, walk your legs out. Good, then find some stillness, back to down dog. And now you're going to bend your knees to hover right over your mat for turbo dog. And just hold for a moment. So you're going to see your chest should really still be reaching for your thighs. Hips are still pointed up and your knees down. Kind of a challenging pose here. One more breath. And then straighten your knees. Slowly walk your feet up towards your hands. Go forward fold. Grab the opposite elbows and sway. Ragdoll. Good. Then release your grip.
inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Arms overhead. And then arms by your sides. And take a deep breath. Good. All right. So now at the top of your mat, inhale with arms up overhead and palms face each other. Then exhale, chair pose. Really send your hips back in space. Excellent chair pose. Very nice. Reach your arms on your next inhale and exhale, fold forward. Is that hard for you?
Yeah, not, my back's been hurting me.
Your back's, no, that's fine, that's fine. I'm trying to think if there's
I know I can bend my leg, but even, it's just really
even that.
Yeah.
So would like a halfway lift be okay?
Yeah, that would be okay.
Yeah, so we can just, yeah. Good, and then, going to inhale, halfway lift. And now exhale, send your right foot back for a warrior one. So your back foot's at that 45-degree angle. Press the outer pinky side edge of your back foot. Your front knee never crosses over your ankle. And very nice. Come around, take a look. Beautiful. Warrior ones. Very nice. We got two different options. Everyone's looking good. So ideally, both hips are forward. So here you may want to move your back foot out. Oh, I've got the wrong side. So here, yep. And then can you twist that? There you go. Yep. Very nice. That makes it going forward. Good. And then nice deep breath in here. Nice strong core. And then exhale, open up into warrior two. One. And then find that core engagement, front ribs knitted in. One. And as your front ribs knit in, your pelvis is more neutralized. Very nice. So you're avoiding a sway back and neutralizing your pelvis. Then from here, a siding pose. Bring your left arm to your thigh, right arm straight up. A nice side bend. Everyone's looking really good, keeping this as side opener. And back to warrior two. And then reverse warrior, you're going to flip your left palm and reach down. Again, another side bending pose. Excellent. Ladies are so good at these reverse warriors. And back to warrior two. Then you're going to straighten your front knee. You'll reach forward and tip the triangle pose. Inhale and exhale. And now you're going to keep your legs as they are. On your next inhale, you're going to bring your arms to reverse warrior with your legs just like they are. So inhale, arms go up, reverse. Then exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Two more times. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, last triangle. Good. And the next inhale brings you to warrior two. Then from warrior two, you're going to pivot onto the ball of your back foot, high crescent lunge. And
From here, really press in your back heel, make sure your front knee stays right over your ankle. Very nice. And then step your feet together, arms by your side, and take a nice deep breath. And inhale, arms overhead, palms face each other. Then exhale, chair pose. Hips back, knees in line with your heels. Inhale, lengthen your arms and spine. Exhale, fold or halfway lift. Inhale to halfway lift. And send your left foot back now, warrior one. Good check, and then front knee right over your ankle, and same thing again when you move your back foot out. So in traditional yoga, you do want your heels in line. However, if the hips are not to the front, then it's better off to have wider feet. Yeah. So it should feel a little bit more peaceful too. And then exhale, open up warrior two, and check in. Make sure we don't have this sway back and really tightening everything in. Nice core engagement. See that? Good. And from here, side angle pose. So you take your right forearm to your right thigh, left arm straight up. Again, very nice side bending. So often I see this turn into a forward fold. And now back to warrior two. Then reverse warrior. Flip your right palm to the ceiling and reach back. Last breath. Then warrior two. And now straighten your front knee. Triangle pose. We're going to reach forward first and two. Nice. And then from here, you're going to keep your legs as they are. Inhale into reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Then inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. So just move on your breath, your cadence. Three more times. Last one. And then make your way back to warrior two. And pivot onto the ball of your back foot. Really press through your back heel. Check in with your front knee. And then step feet together, arms for your sides, and take a couple deep breaths. Good. So with this half move, we're going to use a couple different ways to get into it as well. So maybe because we're going to do a couple ways, we just kind of take turns working on the wall. For anyone who would really like to, I would highly encourage it just because, like I said, it's such a great reference point. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by grabbing your block. You're going to want your block about 4 to 6 inches away from your toe.
Good. And so if you want to try on your mat first, and then we'll have it.
I can pull out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not much wall space in this room,
Yeah, there's not a
especially with all those.
I know. So go ahead and bring your feet now into Warrior Two. We're going to start practicing getting there from Warrior Two. Make sure your toes are pointed straight forward, straight at your block. You can be a little less wide than you might be normally in Warrior Two. Then from here, arms are going to come out. And you're going to reach forward like you would in triangle for your block. And then slowly pick up your back leg. It helps if that toe is that half pointed, half flexed. Very nice. And 2 more breaths. Good. Slowly lower your back leg down. Good. And then go ahead and turn your legs. And maybe just give them a nice little shake. Any kind of movement that can open them up after that. And then I'm going to switch sides. You guys quite some side like I do, so you guys can see the front of me. But yeah. Switch your feet and try that one more time from Warrior Two. Second walk up, then your slightly shorter stance, Warrior Two, arms up. And now reach for your block. And then as you're able, pick up your back leg. Like I said, I like to bring that half point, half flex. That seems to really help me. Core engagement and breathe. And last breath. You can always put your hand on your hip if that helps. And then slowly bring it back to Warrior Two, and legs together, give them a nice little shake.
The wall helps just to get there. I didn't necessarily need to stay
Stay there.
but just to get there.
That original balance is definitely helpful. So the next way that you can come into it is from a forward fold. So you're going to have your block, again, still about 4 to 6 inches in front of you, your pointed foot, and then you'll come into a halfway lift with your hand or both hands, either way. And then lift, let's start with your left leg, so you're going to lift your left leg here. And then you'll slowly open your body. I find this a little trickier, but some people find much more easier, so it's nice to know what works for you. Remembering that wavering and wobbling means your body is learning, your brain is working. Good, and then slowly bring it back to forward folding and left leg down, and then shake your legs out. Good. And if there's anybody who hasn't tried the wall and wants to try the wall, would be a good time. If you were to try the wall, then you'll want to get your block. Oh, or if you're not using the block, that's fine. You're going to come to your forward fold still. Kick out your right leg this time. And then slowly just work your body up the wall. And when you're on the wall, if you can get your entire body as flush as you can, for a half moon, ideally we're entirely open. So your chest and your lifted leg are all facing forward. And your hips.
weaker on this side for sure. It's interesting how one side is stronger than the other.
Right. And yeah, another way is always to put your hand on your hip. Sometimes that can be a little more helpful. One more breath. And then slowly bring your hip back down to the floor. Release. And shake your legs out a little bit. Good. So, you guys look really good in your conference. Really good alignment and everything, so that's good. Any questions about the alignment though?
Just easier on the wall.
Yeah.
Just keeps you from falling over. Ideally, if it, you're like that without.
Right, without the block. So without the block is technically the pose, right? And even it should be, this is why I struggle, but it should be like right here. So your hands shouldn't be touching, and they should be in one line. So you see how from fingertip to fingertip, it's all one long line. And then like chest completely forward. So this is a very big hip opener and everything like that. So there's a lot that goes into half moon, but it's nice to be able to play with it in different ways and teach your body. We all have to start somewhere, and nobody's going to start perfectly, right? So that's why I like to use a lot of reference points. So, good. Okay, so now we'll just cool down from that hip opener. So you can come back to the top of your mat and move your blocks out of the way. You're going to inhale, arms overhead, palms face. You're going to exhale, sink into chair pose. You're going to counter pose to hip openers anytime we close the hips. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Then exhale, halfway lift or forward fold. Here, one. Then inhale, wherever you're at, halfway lift. And then you'll bring your right foot back to a high crescent lunge. Now really press through your back heel towards the back of the room. And get down as low as you can without letting your front knee cross over your ankle. Very nice. And then you're going to slowly work your knee all the way down to the mat. And then the hands come forward. And really open up your chest. And then exhale, you can send your hips back for half split. You can leave your blocks on either side. Then inhale, low crescent, open your chest and your hips. And then exhale, half split. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, half split. And two more times. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low crescent. And then you'll exhale, half split and hold. And your knee can be bent as generously as needed to keep from causing pain behind the knee. You want to stretch your muscles, but not your ligaments. This could always be more of a halfway lift posture as well. The fold doesn't feel good. And then come forward to a low crescent pose. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes under. And then you're going to send your left leg back and up in the air, 3 legs up. Good. Then bend your knee and make some circles with your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then lengthen your right leg long. And then exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose.
exhale, knee to nose. And then lengthen your right leg long and set it down, downward facing dog. Now you can slowly walk your feet up towards your hands, forward fold or halfway lift. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms overhead, palms face each other. And exhale into chair pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Then inhale, halfway lift. And your left foot goes back down. High crescent lunge. We press through that back heel. Get low in your lunge. Without letting your front knee crosswards. Your ankle. And breathe. And then lower your back knee down. And open your chest. Then on your next exhale, you're going to send your hips back for half split. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, half split. And 3 more times. Inhale, low. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, half split. And last time. And then exhale and hold your half split. Remember to keep your knee in a comfortable position to avoid stretching out your ligaments. Breathe. Nice long, deep breath. And then back to your low crescent lunge. Plant your hands and tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee. And then you're going to send your right leg through the 3-legged dog. From here, bend your knee and circle 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. And opposite leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then extend. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. And then set your right foot down in the downward dog. Now we're going to go ahead and lower down onto your forearms for adult pose. You're still in that downward dog shape. Good. Then from here, bend your right knee generously and melt your left heel towards the mat. You may have to adjust your stance. Sometimes they'll be a little closer to downward dog. Last breath. And then switch legs. You're going to bend your left knee and melt your right heel. Last breath. Now bend both knees and lower all the way down. Then send your hips back for child's pose. And take a deep breath.
So from the top, go ahead and walk your feet back towards your body. And then you're going to take your legs out in front of you. And then take your right foot to the thigh. And we'll go ahead and reach your left hand over the outside of your left foot, and your right arm's going to go up and forward. This is a great way to lengthen your hamstrings and your calves, as well as your upper body. Excellent pose if you're working on flexibility. Breaths. And moving back to center. I'm going to switch legs, left leg out long, or right leg out long, side. And then your left or right hand, your foot, left arm up and over. You can reach your foot, you can always grab your ankle. Again, this is a nice side body stretch. You guys are all doing great. Keep you from folding forward. One more breath. And you come back up to center. Legs out ahead of you. Good. And next, you're going to plant your feet on the mat. And scoot forward as needed. You're going to make your way down your back. And from here, keep your feet planted on the mat, knees bent. You're going to take your right ankle and cross it over your left thigh. And then reach in between your legs and grab onto your hamstring or your shin for the heel. And you want to pull your left knee towards your body at the same time you press your right knee away from you. Last breath. Good. And slowly lower your foot down and keep your legs as they are. Your arms are going to go into the cactus shape. And next you're going to allow your right foot and left knee to fall to the mat. Opposite way, shall we? Good. Your foot can even be planted on the mat if that feels good. And you have the option to go straight up the ceiling or over your right shoulder. Last breath. And then slowly bring your feet back to where your left foot's planted, right foot stays crossed. Next, you're going to toe heel your left foot to the outer edge of your mat until your knees collapse down in the middle. Last breath. And then slowly toe heel your foot back to center. And now you can bring your right foot to the mat,
Lift and lower your hips. So you can get nice and recentered on your mat. And then cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Now reach in between your legs, thread the needle, grab your hamstring or your shin, and pull that knee towards your body at the same time. You energetically press your left knee away. Last breath. And slowly lower your left foot to the mat. Keep your legs as they are. Arms in the cactus shape. And allow your left foot, right knee to fall to the mat now. Good. And you can gaze over your left shoulder. If that feels good. A nice full body twist. Last breath. And slowly bring it back to center. Legs stay as they are. And next, you're going to toe heel your right foot to the outer edge of your mat until your knees collapse to center. Last breath. And toe heel your foot back to center. Release your left foot to the mat. Lift and lower your hips. And then bring knees into chest and rock side to side. And then come back to center. And now go ahead and release. So plant your left foot on the mat. And take your right leg long. Then from here you can grab right behind your hamstring or your calf, whichever you can reach. And just gently pull your right knee closer to your body. Just until you feel that hamstring stretch. You want it to be a comfortable challenge. Everything in yoga, you want to be a comfortable challenge. Something you can tolerate, that's not painful or pinching. But it is somewhat challenging, or maybe even a little bit sore. Good. From here, you can take a hold of the side of your calf or the side of your hamstring as you slowly lower your leg out to the side. Good. And maybe your left hand goes right onto your left hip, just to remind it to stay grounded. So maybe you can lower your leg as much. Last breath. And bring your right leg back to center. And now you're going to gently press your right leg to cross over your body. Your foot will probably be in line with your shoulder or your nose. Still keeping both hips on the ground. Last breath. need to, you can lift and lower your hips, or if you stay pretty centered, then that's okay without it. Take your left leg long, and then grab behind your hamstring or your calf, whatever you can reach, and pull it in a little bit closer. Feel that powerful challenge. And then grab a hold of the outside of your leg with your left hand, right hand to your right hip, and slowly lower your leg out to the side. As soon as you feel your hip lift, and take it back a little and keep your leg right there. Knee can be bent as generous as needed. Then bring your leg back to center. And gently press your leg across your body so your toes are in line with either your nose or your shoulder. Last breath. And bring your leg back to center, bend your knee, and set your foot down. Good. Then both knees in the chest, give your knees a nice little hug. Pick up your head and squeeze every muscle in your body, your toes, feet, legs, arms, hands, faces, curls, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale, release everything down. Long and wide. Final Shavasana. Breathe your natural breath. Allow your thoughts to come and go like waves of the ocean. I have some essential oil today. Lemon. So I'm going to offer a light touch with lemon. If you prefer no touch, then you can have your hands on your belly. I will never be offended by that. I meant to bring it up in the beginning of class, but we could always talk about it after if we wanted to talk about it. So I'm just going to come around with a little bit of lemon. If you prefer no touch, then your hands on your belly. fingers and toes. Don't forget, from side to side. And when you're ready, roll on one side, just prop yourself up, with eyes closed. And then inhale, arms overhead, palms meet. And palms face out. Then on your exhale, slowly with intention, press the air around your way. So your failure senses ignite. Maybe you can smell that lemon. Maybe you can feel the air your arms are moving through. And hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me.